Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to another PE news video that I have here for you guys. We've got some awesome topics for you, so let's go ahead and jump right into the news. So Atlas has announced that there will be a Persona 5 English gameplay live stream set for November 16th. Let's look on the calendar, boys and girls. That should be on Wednesday next week. So really cool stuff there. Persona 5. Let's go ahead and get right into what Atlas had to say to email subscribers. Quotations: "We're the Phantom Thieves of the Hearts and we're back to leak some more juicy Persona 5 news. We've successfully forced Atlas to finally show the first English gameplay of Persona 5 and they're going to debut it at their Let's Start the Game live stream event on November 16th. We're warning them to make the biggest live stream they've ever done, so expect special guests, giveaways, and the latest Persona 5 news. Be sure to tune in to www.twitch.tv/AtlasUSA on November 16th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the show." Persona 5 is already out on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 in Japan and will launch in North America and in Europe on February 14th, 2017. I'm really hyped for Persona 5. I'm not sure if I'm going to tune into this live stream because I want to be completely just floored and surprised and blown away by everything that Persona 5 is going to offer. So I'm probably going to skip it, but I know a lot of you guys out there are probably excited for this. So check it out. Like I said, that will be on November 16th, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So pretty cool stuff there. But let's go ahead and move on to the next story here, and that is Bravely Default. Yes, there will be another Bravely Default game in the franchise. However, there's a catch. It's on smartphones. So Square Enix has announced Bravely Default Fairies Effect for the smartphones, and Silicon Studio is of course behind this too. So the fantasy RPG is due out in 2017. There'll be a closed beta test set to begin soon on a first come first served basis. Further details were not announced. You can visit the game's official Twitter page in the description below. I'll have a link there, and I was kind of looking forward to them potentially announcing some type of Nintendo Switch version of this game, or Nintendo Switch Bravely Default, but we're probably going to have to wait a little bit for that. Nintendo's big event is on January 12th of 2017, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see some type of Bravely Default game on the Nintendo Switch at some point, but for right now, smartphones to hold us over. Plus, we still don't know if the Nintendo Switch is going to be able to play smartphone games, so we're just going to have to wait on that. But what do you guys think about this? We did get Square Enix also announcing, I think, a Star Ocean game for smartphones as well a while back. So now we have the Star Ocean game, plus we have Bravely Default. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I bet it'll be pretty fun to play on the smartphone. I've played a couple of Square Enix's RPGs on smartphones, and they're actually not bad. So I'm thinking this one's going to be pretty good too. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some Watch Dogs 2 news. I haven't talked about this game in quite some time, but Ubisoft is saying that Watch Dogs 2 will fill the shoes of Assassin's Creed because there is no new Assassin's Creed game this year. So this is what they had to say to MCV UK. Assassin's Creed has been a fantastic seller for Ubisoft and really important to the market every year. But make no mistake, Watch Dogs 2 will certainly fill the gap this year. We are very fortunate to have such a strong and varied lineup, so we don't have to rely on just one franchise. Following Watch Dogs 2, we have Steep launching at the start of December, along with a strong catalog sales on Tom Clancy's Division and Far Cry Primal, which have been two of the biggest launches so far this year. Let's not forget live games like The Crew, Rainbow Six Siege, which is really beginning to embrace the community with 10 million players worldwide. If that wasn't enough, we also have the Ezio collection, so for the consumers who need a taste of Assassin's Creed every year, we know there's a huge number of people. They will still be able to purchase a great triple pack which covers most of the loved period of Assassin's Creed. The Watch Dogs 2 is launching on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One worldwide on November 15th and November 29th for Windows PC. And I'll tell this right now, and this might sound, I don't know, maybe it'll sound a little racist, I'm not sure, I wouldn't even say racist, or just, I don't know, but I'm totally buying Watch Dogs 2 because there's a black main character. Yo, look, I understand that's probably a bad reason to do so, but look, I want to see a little bit more diversity in gaming. I think it's cool when you got a lot of different people as far as main characters and stuff, and I'll buy Watch Dogs 2 just because, one, I'm interested in the franchise, but two, also because they do have a black main character. I'm just going to go out there and just put it out there. I'm buying it because of that. I don't even care if I end up not liking the game. I'm going to buy the game just because I want to support that type of stuff in gaming. It's really cool. just because you don't see that much. So I'm going to buy the game. That's just my reason to do it. Also because I think it's going to be a good game. People have been playing it out there, and it's actually looking pretty good based on some of the Let's Plays that I've seen and all that, and based on what people are saying. So I'm definitely going to pick up the game. But moving on to the last bit of news. This is the big one here, guys. So Final Fantasy 15 on the PS4 Pro aims to be 1080p 60 frames per second or 4K 30 frames per second on the PS4 Pro. Yo, where's the PC version at, Square Enix? I mean, Jesus Christ. But anyway, let's go and get right into the article here. So, Final Fantasy 15 director Hajime Tabata, during the Active Time report, revealed that his game is getting a patch for the PlayStation 4 owners in December. The patch will increase the frame rate of the game. The team is hard at work to make the game run at 60 frames per second when playing in 1080p. It currently runs between 40 frames and 50 frames per second. The team also wants to make the game run at 30 frames per second when upscaled to 4K. So Final Fantasy 15 launches for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on November 29th. So I might just wait for that. Just wait for that 60 frames per second version. No, I think it's really funny, man. I mean, Final Fantasy 15 has been in development for a long time, and it seems like they're really getting to the point where, like, okay, we need to be perfectionists on this launch. They don't want to mess this one up. Obviously, this could be a very big problem if this game turns out to be not very good, especially considering all of the time, money, and effort that went into making this game possible after all of these years, after like a decade or so. So, I mean, I think it'd be really good if they did release that PS4 Pro patch in order to make it 1080p 60 frames per second. I mean, playing this type of game in 1080p 60 would be absolutely stunning. Would be absolutely stunning. I've been seeing some of the screenshot comparisons between PS4 Pro and regular PS4, and I'm like, man, not only does this look a lot better, but where the heck is my PC version of this game? There needs to be a PC version of this game. Seriously, like, I would love to pick this game up on PC and play it, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about the PS4 Pro possibly having 1080p 60 frames per second support in addition to 4K 30 frames per second upscaled. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. That basically wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.